Hello everyone, it's James from Keeping It Anime, and welcome to the third part of my run through of Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist, the Arc 5 story mode. Now, if you missed the last couple of episodes, make sure you go and check them out, because there's a lot of misfortune, a lot of misplays, and well, if you want to see someone worse than you playing a Yu-Gi-Oh! Game, then it's definitely worth checking out. But without the way, we did end on a bit of a low last episode, fighting off against the Gem Knight user using YuGiOh's deck, and we didn't do too well. However, in this episode, we're going to correct our mistakes, and we're going to come back better than ever. Revenge match. Let's do it. We'll do story deck. What I'm going to do for this from now on is, with this series, I'm going to try at least twice with the user deck, so story mode deck, and if I struggle too much, then I'm going to go on to my own custom created one. Otherwise, there's no point in having a video that's like 45 minutes long where I'm only facing the same person over and over again. Nobody wants that. So a bit of context, I have actually tried to record this grudge match again, as well as a few other matches, and well, technical difficulties caused me to not have all the video footage. I had the footage for the Sawatari and what do you call it match? Yuya. But unfortunately the Shun and this one, for some reason, didn't work. Like, it's just black all the way through. So that's why I'm redoing, you might see it as I go past that they've been completed. And that's an ouch hand. That is ouch. Ow. Okay, I know I said we should have better luck this time, but come on. Once per turn, you can discard one card and add polymerization from your hand. We'll do that. Probably should use polymerization, Graceful Charity first. But oh well. Yeah, definitely should have. Right, so next turn, hopefully if everything goes to plan, we should have a decent amount of cards on the field. The question is, will I have enough life points left at the end? Oh, I could have put them in defense mode, but I forgot. It's a habit of reading the pressing buttons too quickly. So now... we do this. Activate her effect. Add that card back into our hand. We'll do this. So what I'm basically trying to do is, I know that overall I won't have enough. I might have actually, I don't know. We'll see if this works. Hopefully it should. Yeah. Then we activate Fusion Recovery. Getting polymerization back. And... no! Oh, that wasn't meant to happen. Oh, that was a bigger. Okay, right, so its first was go... No! Why did it... Right, well a good thing his own effect saved it. But knowing this character, they're probably going to fusion summon first turn, which isn't the end of the world. Hold on a minute, is it programmed to do exactly... No. Oh, I see. I see how that's meant to work. That's unfortunate, but it does make sense. Yep, nope, not getting through. But doing this isn't that helpful. Right, so I think I will use Graceful Charity. Oh, that's a disgusting hand. During your main phase, you can return this face-up card from the field to the hand. Okay, right, so I'm not worried about that effect, unless there's more to it. But her back into my hand. Good reason, good reason. Right, now depending on the Gem Knight monster, it doesn't normally have that high... Okay, fine, whatever. We'll take the damage. Could have been worse, I suppose. We had a 50-50 chance and we could have taken more damage. We'll activate this card's effect, which gives me more attack power, destroying that monster, bringing her life points down. Another Call the Haunted, always useful. Switch Endeavour into attack mode. Just because we want to actually get some damage off with attack. Typical. Typical. We ain't too worried about that. Go main phase 2. Activate her effect. Putting that one in defense mode. Because the way I read the card, which I'll probably read it wrong, but it can't be destroyed in battle, nor take battle damage. No, don't activate that yet. That's fine. Absolutely fine. We're happy with that. Nope. Bring her back out. And then we shall do battle. Right, okay, fine, sure, whatever. We're not 100% in the clear, but we're nearly there. Ooh, ouch. It's gonna come down to the wire. Oh, that is nasty. If she brings a monster out that's over 1700, we've lost. Ooh. Ooh. We'll finish it like the anime then. I'm pretty sure this was the card that defeated her last time. And there we have it, finally being the user. Folks, that duel was tighter than a lid on a pickle jar. But in the end, Yuzu, I'm not calling her by that name, of the YuGiOh school wins. Nice going, Yuzu. Yuzu. Hey, Jullia. I hope you realize there are going to be serious consequences for what you did today. Since you defeated me, you are required to keep your winning streak going. Here's Yuzu. Oh no, I called it that name. Yuzu, take this. Crystal Rose? You're giving it to me? But why? You'll be facing some tough opponents, so you'll need all the help you can get. Thank you. I won't let you down. It's a promise from one fusion duelist to another. Right, now, this duel would be next, but I do have the footage for it, so I'll be doing a voiceover commentary on it because it wasn't that exciting and it's a very annoying deck to go up against, so I don't really want to be doing it again. Sorry. Alright then, so YuGiOh versus Solitari. Now, and this duel was kind of annoying for a number of reasons, but I'll explain as I go along. So this card allows me to bring one pendulum monster that's either a Stargazer or a Time Gazer Magician. You know, you use main pendulum monsters. So I set the scale with these two monsters, which basically gives me a scale between 1 and 8. Brilliant for special summoning monsters that are obviously level 2 to 7. Now, when originally doing this duel, it did give me a couple of problems. The reason being is, well, I'm playing as YuGiOh. Playing as YuGiOh is actually really difficult in this game, for me, personally, because YuGiOh's deck isn't as strong, but it's complicated, and it's strong if you can use it correctly. And for someone like me who doesn't play the game much, in terms of competitive play, well, you know, you've seen how I've fared throughout. So this is why his deck's really annoying. He has these two cards, and with his archetype that he uses, he can send one card back from his field to his hand, and then one card from my field to my hand, which is very annoying if you have a card that's a level 5 or above. Because obviously if you need to tribute something, then you can't tribute, you know, if you can't, if you don't have anything on the field. He then uses this card here, which basically comes onto the field and stops the attack. But you can still attack, but if you do, he gains the attack equal to the attacking monster. And that also becomes his defense point value. So at this point I can't do anything because I'm attacking 14,000 or 18,000 with 18,000. I forget how much the card actually is I've got. So he's going for a mutual destruction here, which isn't too bad, but then he gets his ace monster into his hand, which if he can put up a pendulum scale, which he can't at the moment, thankfully, it does put me into a sticky situation. And that's one thing about this game that I've really kind of disliked at the moment. The way I sort of saw the pendulum scale in the anime was that it was separate, so you have your 5 face down slots, and then you have your pendulum zone. But in this game it looks like you can only have 3 face down monsters if you've got a pendulum zone. I don't know, that seems like a bit of a flaw to me, but hey, what are you going to do? That might have been how it's always done and I just haven't seen a playmat for a long time. But oh well. So I summoned the gorilla monster here, which gives me extra attack points, which is very useful because I then get over the defense value of this monster that I'm attacking with the donkey, and then it means I can deal him some damage. So we start chipping away at the life points. Not too bad. Right, so he thinks he can deal me damage here because obviously the card goes back to his hand, and he obviously destroys Black Pendant. I don't really know why he decided to do that because it was kind of pointless, but anyway. So I'm using this card again, which allows me to bring a card level 4 or lower monster from my graveyard to my field. So I'm flooding the field with donkeys. And you know what? Finishing a donkey off with a donkey is kind of fitting. So we just constantly attack here. And then after this one, we attack one more time. And that should be game. There you have it. We've successfully defeated Sawatari in the Arc 5 story. Now, the anime did this a lot better than me, obviously. Although I would like to have seen Sawatari being attacked by a horde of donkeys and being trampled on. I thought that would be pretty funny to watch. But I gotta give props to the anime where it's due. They did this duel very well. So, yeah, there we have it. That was the whole Arc 5 story mode. Duel between YuGiOh and Sawatari. Now back to the video. So what I'm going to do with this one is I am going to have one go with Raid Raptors, because yes, I've done this duel, but I've done it once out of about 8 tries. So I'm going to do it now. One Raid Raptors, and I'm going to my already made deck that I've done myself, which is actually a Gemini deck. I don't really understand Raid Raptors' playstyle, and Sora has a very annoying deck to play against. Oh, really? Right, so my idea was to hopefully get a shield empty this set. Now, I don't want to go straight into an Exceed Summon because I'm pretty sure all the Raid Raptors get attacked based on the special summoned monsters. And if Sora hasn't got any special summoned monsters out, then it's no good to me. Let's see, once per turn you can send one Raid Raptor card from your deck to your graveyard. During your second main phase, if this card is destroys an opponent's monster by battle this turn, you can add one rank up magic from you. Okay, cool. So get rid of that one. Let's just see if we can get some damage off. Now I know he's got a monster that can gain 500 attack points when it attacks. So as long as he doesn't destroy all three of my monsters at once, I should be okay. I thought I could... Oh, I didn't activate the second part of the skill. No problem. Wait, is he bricking it? He just brick? I'm 500 life points short, I'm gonna be upset. I think I might be. No, I wouldn't have taken them out even if I did put it into attack mode. That's fine. Right, so do that. That gets rid of any fusion summon annoyance that comes our way. He brings that out, which isn't bad. I'm gonna set that monster just in case something goes drastically wrong. And you know what? That was the most easiest attempt I've had at facing a game here. Honestly, I've done it at least 5 times. Stop this. This isn't how a duel should be. Dueling is supposed to be make people happy, not scare them. We have a winner. The duel goes to Shun Kurosaki. Not Shay. I cannot lose to an Exceed Summoner. It's impossible. Shun, I want a rematch. You duel me right now. No go. Don't go. Right, so during the break of the tournament, Yuzu shares everything she knew about YuGiOh and Shun. While looking for Shun, Sora ran into YuGiOh. Cool. Right, cool. Wait, are we playing as YuGiOh? Hey, we're playing as YuGiOh. Second best you boy. In my opinion, obviously. But while we're waiting for the duel to actually commence, why don't we do the question of the day? So the question of the day, if you haven't seen so already, is... What would be a good one? I had one in my head, but I completely lost it now. What would be your dream YuGiOh Arc 5 matchup? So, a duel that we haven't seen in Arc 5, but with the Arc 5 characters. Always using Phantom Knights. Let's bring out the ace card, shall we? Clear Wingless in Claw Dragon. So if we're also answering the question of the day from my point of view... Oh, that is nice. That is really nice. I'd probably have to say Yuri versus Reiji. That would be a duel that we haven't got that I would absolutely love. I think the dynamic between the two would just be brilliant. Because we haven't seen those two duel, and they really should have. One was a rival, and one was the was basically an antagonist at this point. You can tribute this card to special summon one speedrun monster from your deck. You cannot special summon monsters. Oh dear. Nope, false alarm. I thought you could get Dark Rebellion now, but it turns out you can't. No problemo. Oh, he's using a Phantom. Yeah, I've got a Phantom Knights deck, but I haven't read the cards to see what they do. Apart from typical me, but oh well. Right, so can this card do anything decent? Why couldn't I activate my effect? That was weird. I can activate Clear Wings effect. Why not? That was really strange. Right, you can negate the effect of the activation. If you do... Oh, another level 5. And because it's an Exceed monster, it has ranks and not levels. Oh, that's so dumb. I'm pretty sure... They state that in the anime every single time, I'm pretty sure. Right, so I know he's only got one card in his hand, which is probably a monster that you can tribute with, knowing the computer. Oh no, he's just going to Exceed someone back into it. Does it have Monster Reborn by any chance? Let's try again. I don't know. Wait, does it? Once per turn. Yeah, so it's not on either player's turn. It's just on his turn. Now, knowing the computer is probably going to have 3 lots of this card. It's just going to. So it's a bit of a gamble. But hopefully... hopefully it pays off. Okay, so it looks like I can't do much, which is good. Just hoping it's not a run down the clock type of duel, because if it is, it's gonna be long. And I'm gonna bound to make a mistake if that happens. Okay. Now Phantom Knights I don't think tend to have very good defense. Oh, I don't want to do that. I don't want to actually use that card unless I'm in a winning situation. The card I just put down is basically saying that I can synchro summon with my synchro monster, which is never fun. No, I don't activate his skill. Right, so that doesn't have a level, but that does have a level, so he's gonna synchro. Xyz. Yeah, I thought he would have another one. I can't use it this turn. Oh, that's a shame. That's a real shame. For some reason I thought I'd be able to use that skill this turn. Ouch, how much power does it want to give it? Right. It doesn't lose the attack points even after it gets destroyed. That's nuts. That's crazy. Oh, that's helpful. That is helpful. Hey. That's fine, destroy my monsters if you want. As long as I can get a monster with fairly decent attack points next turn, I should be okay. And it was a gamble and it didn't pay off. What are you gonna do? Right, so that's gonna do it for this episode. I know I said at the start that we hopefully will end on a high, and we ended like we did with the second episode. We ended on a loss. But you know what? We actually did a lot better this time round than we have done in the first two videos. So, dual skills are improving, I suppose, or the decks are getting easier to use. Whichever one you want. Anyway guys, I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, smash that like button, subscribe if you're new so you never miss a video from me. And make sure, you follow on for part 4 of this playthrough. I will be eventually going through all the other arcs, and if you want me to kind of do them a slightly longer videos, so make them into like, I don't know, an hour or so, then let me know. I'm not gonna know, any feedback would be great. But apart from that guys, hope you all have an amazing day, and keep it anime. Bye.